really just how treacherous it was getting. Riding on board with Max Verstappen, I had this up real time as Crofty was commentating. I could see what he was up to in Mirabeau, the car getting all crossed up and through the hairpin as well. And on the exit of Portier, again, or just on entry, it almost came to an absolute standstill at that point. And yeah, you can hear the wheel spin on the exit as well. Then, as the track was getting worse, I fully expected Fernando to come in and be the one to jump onto the Inter straight away. And listening to his radio, he'll be still trying to find, by the way, but I could hear him questioning, saying something about intermediates. I've got all the radios going on at the same time, and I definitely heard him say, sure, not stay out there and go straight onto the intermediates. And I didn't actually realise that he had done this, come in to put the medium tyres on. And yeah, clearly, you know, Red Bull took a little bit more of a risk and stayed out there. But I think ultimately, you know, it looked like you know, it was the right decision to do. Then they've got that's why we had a few delays. It's just come in, the Alonso radio. Look, I haven't seen this or heard this.
Yeah, 7 and 8. Probably good for Inters, but the rest of the circuit will be too dry, I guess. I don't know, mate.
Okay, mate. We're going to box this lap, please. Box this lap. And it will be for mediums.
So yeah, that's what I heard at the time. So yeah, well done, whoever put that in. It's brilliant. And I think, look, it just goes to show that Fernando, he's always thinking about what's the best decision. He was so calm at all times throughout the race and really did a good job looking after the slick tyres. But I think that was just not really a mistake. It was just, as it worked out with hindsight, it wasn't the best thing to do to jump onto the mediums before coming back in again. And yeah, I mean, it was getting really tricky. Max hits the barrier here momentarily on that next lap, on lap 54. And then after that moment, I think it made it an easier decision to say, right, no, that's enough. I'm coming in and putting the Inters on. This was Fernando on the mediums and locked up there, and that's when he decided finally to come in and put the medium tyres on. So yeah, they did lose some time to Ribble. It didn't change their race. Even if they had put the Inters on when he first came in, it wouldn't have given them the race victory today. But yeah, both teams pushing it right to the limits in those conditions before they made that switch. So yeah, well done again, whoever put that clip in. Thank you.
And actually, it does equal Fernando Alonso.